All right, boys and girls, here we go. This is part 2 of modeling a dungeon, and the concept is a bathroom, somewhat rundown bathroom, where people are taking drugs, and the use of those drugs leads them into a dungeon type life. The dungeon will be in this part of the room. More work to do this time on the bathroom. So here we go. I'm going to select the sink. And let's choose this edge right there, nice and central. Shift S cursor to selected. There's my 3D cursor. I'm going to bring in a circle. And let's go for 12 vertices. Scale it down, make the faucet. Look from the top. Period key to zoom in. 1 for vertex selection. I'm going to box select those. Let's take those and pull them over here. Shift D, rotate Z 180, pull it over there. F, F, and the whole thing. F. Central on a little bit more. Now, as I look at this, I think I want to scale the whole thing down like that. And actually, I'm going to delete that face. Adjust the face. I'll spread them out a bit more. Alright, let's say do that. E to extrude, bring it up. Now, did I leave myself a face underneath there? Yeah, I did. Let's get rid of that face. Okay, take that face, Control B, bring it down, round it up like that. Maybe a little bit flatter. Okay, I'm going to select that face now. Bring the 3D cursor there. Bring in a circle. 12 vertices is fine still. Scale that down. And let's rotate Y 90. Let's get rid of these bottom vertices. And let's take both of these actually and extrude them down a little bit. And then this one down more. And a little bit high. Let's scale this in the Z. Flatten that out. Let's also scale it in the Y. Do that. Yeah, maybe that's a bit better. Okay, let's convert that to a curve now, and then increase the bevel depth, and Control 1. Yep, somehow we got moved over. Okay, let's look from here in wireframe, see what we got going on here. Okay. Let's just pull this up. Okay, I could probably live with that. I'm going to change the resolution here to 2, I think. And then convert this to a mesh. Alright, good enough. Alright, and what I'll do is I'm going to take this here and extrude it down a little bit more. And then take these E and Alt S, and I'm going to push. Bring an edge loop down. And yeah, I'll have to use some edge loops here. Do that. I don't even know if it'll be visible. grab this shifty, pull it up and scale it, and extrude it down. Before we go any further, let's take this and pull it out and just bring it up there, break it out. I'll use that in a bit. Let's go back to this here, and let's take this and just bring it in and give this a small bevel here with one. But I think I'll come back. Shift H. Let's look at this again. Okay, and let's have a look at this. Let's bring this down like that. Bring everything back. Okay. Scale this. Okay, let's leave it like that. Eat extrude, come on up. Come in. You know what? This is too many points. Let's not do that. Let's bring in a brand new circle with 12. I'd feel better about that. That's better. Come up, come in, come up, come out, and up, and in. I guess I'm going to grid fill. 3, okay. Look from the side, face view is from the side. And maybe I'll grab these two and view, change my clip start 0.001. And those two, look down, E and SX. Come out like that, and then I'll just take just these two. Actually, let's do this first. Let's scale these in the Z like that, and then those two, SX0, maybe more, eh? And these two, SX0. I guess I'll leave those selected, and these, we'll select those. I'll go to individual origins, and I'm going to scale in the Y. Do that kind of thing. And Control 1, maybe. Just throw an edge loop here and here. There and there. And just might as well finish this off. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe, but maybe not. Take these and extrude them up. Put an edge loop there. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe that's too high, I don't know. Let's try just copying that over. I mean, they're not exciting, but I think it's obvious what they are, but maybe I can... Oh, I did that again. Maybe I can scale Shift Z, both of them. A bit bigger. Hopefully I don't hit the top with that. Maybe I do, though. I don't know if I care. We should... let's say, let's just start putting these in a collection. Sync. Even this little thing here is not even going to be noticeable. Unless I make it more noticeable. catch a bit of light. Let's see if I do that. It probably won't though. But it might, and so I'll do that. Just wondering if that's central as it could have been. I'll leave it there. And then I do this, and it's not overly central anyhow. Maybe I could be looking at so that's good enough. I'm not even going to see the drain either, so. Well, I mean, if I put on the cavity shader, you'll see a bit more easily. Okay, time to make a needle. Okay. Let's just go for it. Where? Right here. Let's go 12 and nothing. Now, I don't want this to be too big. I'll start like that and we'll see. Okay, so let's do this. It's going to be so small that I'm not going to put a lot of detail on this. I might just do this. Fact, I might use solidify on this, so I might get rid of these faces and then solidify. To do that, let's just go with the needle part itself. For now, let's just grab this. Shift D, bring it out. P to break it out. Turn off this, the solidify. Let's just start with the needle itself. Okay. Now, relative to the body, it looks like it's about maybe a third of this. Maybe. It's probably long enough. And let's just taper it like this. I want it to be visible, so. All right, we'll take this. And in fact, you know what? Well, no. I'll copy it, scale it up. I'll break it out. Maybe I'll just do this. see how it looks with, I might end up putting on a subdivision anyhow. Support. It just needs more support, that's all, in order to stay straight. Pardon the pun. Yeah, it's obviously a needle. Let's take this. Let's take, I don't know, this shifty, pull it out, P to break it out, get rid of the solidify, and get rid of the subdivision for now. Okay. The plunger part. Let's grid fill that. 3, okay, that's all right. Actually, I didn't have to do it this way. I could just bevel that. All right, doesn't matter. I might want that a little narrower. So imagine that's in there. Okay. Now it's pretty much got to go the length of the needle, so let's put that in there. Imagine it goes down to there, and then I can pull it out. And it would come to like around there, I think. Okay, so now for this part, yeah, so this just needs to go like this, right? And then grid fill. And then I think this time I'll bevel. Can't really bevel that the way I set it up. Let's make sure I get it all. Yeah, because of the grid fill. Okay, that was a dumb idea then. ENS first. Geez. All right, let's do that first. No segments. Control 1. I can just do it this way. That's good enough. That's what I'm going to do for that part. Okay, let's grab this shifty, pull it out, P to break it out, and do that. Just thinking here, yeah. I think I'm going to make it as a separate piece. Just turn that off for now. Okay, what do I got now? Let's Shift H, hide all that. Look from there. And we're just going to let's do it this way. Let's grab both of these, go back to median point, SX. Let's pull them out. And then let's take these and SX. Nope, it's coming back in, actually grab these and these. Let's go back to individual origins, SX. Just round it out a little bit like that. Actually, look, get rid of these. Dissolve vertices. You know, it becomes a little flat. But I think that's going to be okay. And let's just F. Extrude that. And bevel these. Shade smooth for the size of it. Make sure I'm in median point. Scale the X. Alright, so maybe this was not the nicest face right there. Chance I need that or want that. Before I go any further, let's take all these pieces, the needle, and the damage done. So here's what we're going to do. It's pretty big, isn't it? Well, it could be a big needle. Well, it doesn't have to be too big. Still a bit big. I don't want it too much smaller. Let's try this. Become too small to see. Just accentuate them. I might do that. Maybe I'll instance these. quite a big empty. No, I'm not sure why. I don't know why it has to be so big relative to my scale, maybe. Okay. Let's just see how it looks. Oh, almost made the devil's sign there. Do I have to see all those all the time? Yeah. Well, they are small, and I may want to make them bigger. Now, if I select this guy, there you are. There are some pretty big needles. I have to do something like that in order for them to become visible. Get out of the way, buddy. Okay. Let's stick one of you guys into the wall just to see if you're at a different angle. The problem with instancing is all of the plungers become in the same position. That's not necessarily what I wanted. Where's the wall? What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. What we'll do is I'll try a different matte cap. Yeah, it's not much more visible than that. Well, I think maybe once I'm, done a full-size render, hopefully they're visible on a different background and at various angles. We'll see.